next week on As the Fish Turns.
I am gonna make you a rock star.
Hello, chat? Hello, hi, hello? Yeah, we're working. We're functioning. Sorry the stream's incredibly late today. Today is the last day of GDQ. As some of you may know. Hey, Clover Eater. Hey, Trashly. Hey, Megumi. And it was pretty cool. So okay, chat. Someone was doing a speedrun of Elden Ring, but they were playing a saxophone, like a Yui, like a Yui saxophone, as the controller. I had to watch it, and then it was followed up, chat, by Crazy Taxi, but with a live band. They're inventing all sorts of new speedruns over at GDQ every day. So yeah, the stream is incredibly late, and I do apologize for that. But you know, when you stream every day, some days streams are gonna be late. It's just how it be. It just be like that. I woke up from the best dream of my life. I woke up from the best dream of my life, and I wish I hadn't. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. It definitely do be like that sometimes. I was throwing around the idea yesterday of doing something special for RE4's anniversary, but it occurred to me, I've never played the GameCube version of Resident Evil 4. I played the PS2. Oh, now you want to work. I did nothing to fix that, chat. As a matter of fact, I forgot about it. I have no idea why that redeem wants to not work sometimes. I don't get it. But I really playing the GameCube version of Resident Evil 4 because it's the one that has the anniversary today, not the PS2 version that I grew up on, or the Xbox 360 version, or the PS3 version, or the Wii version, or the D-Make, or the 2D D-Make, or the re-release of Resident Evil 4 that just came out. That's more of like a remake, because I think it changes things as far as the plot's concerned, and not the one that was released on like PS4 and PS5 virtual consoles, or all right, chat. Let's create some system data. Oh, let's be clicked into the game so we can create some system data. It definitely it leaned into the camp and the action as the releases went on, but the original was intended to be as scary as like the other Resident Evils, which I mean, like, sure, you could argue that Resident Evil 1 through 3 weren't scary, but I don't know. I feel like they are.
Resident Evil 4. 1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the secret
okay, all right,
experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise Umbrella.
That was in their defense, that was a bad translation.
And hit the peaceful little town.
And they changed it.
Crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, And for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
RE1 on GameCube was peak though. I don't remember playing. So RE4 was my first one.
Since that horrendous incident.
RE4 was my first one, and I never really went back and played the other ones because I don't like tank controls.
I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American.
I was gonna have this set up, chat,
From the chief himself.
so that we could use the real-time corruptor with it.
Counting on you guys.
But every time I've used the real-time corruptor, it just crashes the game and makes the loudest noise known to man. So I'm holding off on that one. This is the one with the big fish in the lake, the big evil fish. One and two are fine, but unless you really like the game, don't bother with 3.
When she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and
I believe
rural part
at
of
some
Europe.
point in my life I'm going to try
According to our
playing
intelligence,
the
there's reliable information about a sighting of
the
a girl that
new
looks very
the
similar
new
to the president's
remakes.
daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
And I think, chat, if we ever, because I'm not going to do a full playthrough of RE4. We have too many open games right now. I'm not going to do a full playthrough of RE4 for this. But if we ever do a playthrough of RE4, I'll probably use the PC version, and we're going to mod it to hell and back. It'll be a Sunday stream. It'll be a Sunday stream.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Good luck. I love
Jeez.
the environment.
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kid.
Okay, you know what? We've done. Okay, so chat. You know the plot. I'm probably gonna skip through cutscenes. Oh, I should have gotten the birds. I don't actually remember the controls. I imagine they're gonna be a little bit wonky. Like, look at how slowly Leon moves. Is there even a sprint button? Am I stupid? Very good thumbnail, thank you. I like these thumbnails where I make stupid things happen. They've been pretty fun. Hello. I'm just breaking into your house.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the
Abigail
girl
to
in this
strafe
photograph.
sex?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
How do I shoot the gun? Because that brings up the knife. There we go. Get out of here. Surely there is a sprint button. I don't know that I've never played a Resident Evil that didn't have a sprint. Rip bozos. You can walk backwards on an angle though. I don't know what that means. There's got to be a way to move faster. Hold on. There we go. This this Resident Evil does have more. The controls are tankier than you'd expect them to be. But that's kind of just. I think that's more to say about the era. This is a GameCube release after all. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. I need to conserve ammo because I know ammo is a little bit more scarce. Everything is a little bit more scarce in this game to kind of like. I guess that's what I mean whenever I say it's scary, right? Because this version, the original version, drives up the horror as best as it can, and it does that through like taking away your options to do cool action stuff. This version of Leon is not an action hero. Resident Evil is one of those series where I'm pretty interested in it, but the time, money, and attention to play it are hard to come by. Yeah. I mean, realistically, you don't have to bother too much. Wait, do I actually need ink ribbons to save in this one? I know they took that out later on. Let's see, I think we can do this. Up and nope, I'm not good enough at aiming with a controller. Hey friend. This is a secret tool that'll save us later. No ribbons in this one? Oh, I see that. I mostly remember a lot of things that should save us a little bit of time. We should be able to make decent-ish progress if I can remember how to use the frickin' controls. This is a very interesting version of Resident Evil 4. RE4, I just played through this again not that long ago. Nice. Which version of RE4 did you end up playing? Probably, if I had to guess, I'd say probably like the PC version. But you may be a I can't remember if you're more console. If you're more of a console person, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, hey. Up. We are, fuck, very low on ammo for what's about to come. The Switch remaster? Add it to the list. Run up and kick his head after headshot. Okay, chat, something you need to understand. I'll try it. For you, chat, I'll try it. This dude scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Oh, I don't know why I just went in there. I didn't realize. I'm stupid. This is how much I'm used to later versions of this game that are more forgiving and less survival horror-y. I can tell right now, chat, you better get used to being disappointed, because I'm not going to be very good at this game. Crow's also, yeah, I mean, I tried shooting the, I shot the crow before, but for the sake of time. Ah, damn it. That's our second incendiary grenade. Not bad. What is the button for inventory? I want to save the first aid spray. We have a second one. I don't remember exactly how much they heal. Let me go ahead and grab the second one and do a combine. We'll do a combine. Still not the menu button. I'm going to keep hitting start as the menu button, because of course I will. Chat.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house.
Rob! Jackie Grandma!
I do know how to play this game. I've played the PS2 version. Damn it. As a kid. And the PC version like a decade ago. I do know a thing or two about a thing or two. Your cap low. I couldn't remember if it did like half of your low capped health or if you did I couldn't remember how much health it did. I should have just tested it with one.
Leon, how you holding?
I don't need words to know how to play the game. I have Twitch chat. I think we get another cutscene, right? Hey guys, how's it going? Don't mind me. Where's the bell? Probably the church, right? No? Can I shoot the bell in the version of this game? It's like later, idiot. Or is that one in the distance? I don't know where. I can't see. I don't know where it is. You can't quick shoot the bell on this one. That's what I thought. That's unfortunate. What do you mean it's in a different zone?
Vayan por detrás.
Why are these people?
Bloqueale el paso.
What are they planning? Chainsaw.
First of all, I'm a rat.
Bam. Oh, by the way, we have some new emotes, chat.
Son of a...
We have some new emotes for those of you who... Oh, just hold it. Okay, that's actually nice. Who are in the Twitch side. Including an animated one that's just the explosion. Oh, he's already here. Okay. I thought I still had some time. I did barricade the doors and windows, actually. I did do that.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house.
Rob! Jackie Grandma!
I keep hitting the start button because I'm like, yes, that is how you get to inventory is. No, it's what? Why? God, he's still alive? No! Easy. This is just how you, this is how you video game. This is what it takes to be a gamer. I watched my brother play this when I was like 6 and got scared of the "you died" screen. I was also talking about how this game was scary as a kid, but apparently chat's big brave. We got big brave chat members who don't think that this game is scary. One up here. Owie. Owie. Oh God. Yeah, I would have been better off combining them. I need to stop. No! Hits! There we go. There we go. Legs are weak spots. Yeah, well, which one does more damage? The head or the leg? Exactly. I am aware that I can jump off of roofs. Okay. Chat, if you're gonna backseat the whole time, I'm gonna end the stream early. Hey, it's okay. I know you're just trying to help, but like, it is a little bit annoying, chat. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. More like Resident Emo. This did come out in 2005. The height of the emo trend. No, stop it. Stop moving. Up. Game really locks you into the whole reloading animation, huh? Game's really into it. Oh, you're still alive. And now you're not. I feel like that is way easier than later versions. If you shoot a neon green wall with a pistol 6 times, you unlock a DK mode. Whoa.
Lord Sattler.
Roundhouse kick is both pretty sick and kind of silly. It gets wilder later on whenever Leon's going through and doing like fucking suplexes and shit.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
So obviously there's a few Resident Evil fans here. Have y'all seen the documentary that got announced.
I have some bad news.
The Romero Resident Evil documentary. I'm pretty excited for that, chat. As someone as one of like 4 people who have read the Romero scripts, John Romero, as like the John Romero version of the Resident Evil movie, I'm excited that this information is going to be more out there for people. The documentary looks like it's going to be pretty freaking cool. Oh. Well, I may as well rob this town while we're here. You know, like, while we're at it and whatnot. They're all too busy. They went to church. They're busy. It's fine. I remember on the PS2 version, I had so much trouble with this area that it took me several days probably to actually get further in this game whenever I played it. I was struggling. I didn't know anything about it. It's fair. It's literally just a documentary kind of implying that Romero was heavily influential to the series, but also going over I imagine it's going to go over the script for the Romero Resident Evil movie that never got released. And it's stuff like that in plenty of games. I don't usually anymore, but I used to a lot. How do I get to the other side? Oh, it's this way. I used to get stuck in games really easily as a kid, but I'm kind of just good at video games now. And I don't know if that's like a positive quality in your life to be good at video games, but hey, here I am. All I know of him is the Doom Easter egg? No, that's... no, hold on. Hold on. Now I'm stupid. I'm talking about George Romero. I'm talking about the zombie guy. A hobby is a hobby. Yeah. I think this was super cool to me as a kid. The fact that you could hunt down things. How do I reload? Actually. Get pranked. I was also pranked. We pranked ourselves. Me being like really eepy. Hold on. You're gonna be more of a problem until that other dude figures his shit out. Whoa. John Romero is kind of a zombie guy in a way, because he's dead. Is that the bit you're going for, Amylithus? What do we have for health? I may as well go ahead and use one of these. We may as well be using the shotgun at this point. Honestly. Fun fact, this game has an official VR release, which is the only Resident Evil game to do so, I believe. Also, fun fact, the official VR release is only available on the Oculus Quest. Fun fact, additional. It's pretty fun. I like it. RE7? RE7's VR is not, to my understanding, it's not real VR. It's the type of VR where you put on the headset and you play with the controller. Wanna fight? Wanna fight me? You wanna go? That's what I thought, punk. Because Doom has zombies. Didn't know he was dead. Wait, you said John. God damn it. John Romero is still alive. George Romero is dead. I'm having a lot of trouble with this today for no reason. I don't know why it flashes purple, chat. I think that's an emulator issue. I think that's just an issue we're having with emulation, so I apologize. Just wait till you learn about Jordan Romero. If there was a way to play the RE4 VR version that didn't like suck ass to like stream it, I would do that in a heartbeat, because it really is maybe the most fun way to play Resident Evil 4. There's just something about it. Oh. I kind of feel like they make... Oh, I wanted to reload. Well, I guess that's one way to reload. Shit, what was I gonna say? Am I missing... Hold on, am I missing one of the medallions? I don't remember the number for the medallions. Let me read this real quick. Oh, there's 7 in the farm. Okay, that's all I needed to know. And how many did I have? Surely there's a screen that'll tell me, maybe? No. No. Chat, was anybody paying attention to the number we just saw? Submission. I'm gonna go with that's what these things are. 4 out of 15. Yes. Right, 2 more here in the farm and then we're good to go. I think they're both over in the far zone, the area beyond where we have been. One of my favorite things was when Resident Evil 5 came out. I love chat. I'm a Resident Evil 5 enjoyer. I think Resident Evil 5 was a good game. I heard if you get true 400%, if you only collect 4 of each collectible. Whoa, wowee. Why is the aspect ratio so small now? Wait, when did the aspect ratio get smaller? Wait, hold on. Has it been like this the whole time, chat? When did this happen? It changed when you open the item menu. That is so fun. I think we're having emulation error. That is wild. I hacked your stream and added a new redeem. Whoa. I hope it gives me lots of money. I hope it's a redeem that makes me money. I could use one of those. I hope it's a redeem that makes me money. I hope it's a redeem that makes me money. I could use one of those. That just makes me lots of me. No, that's not what that just makes me lots of no. That just makes me lots of me. I guess it'll do. I guess it'll do. If I can't have lots of money, no, that's not what I'll have. You know, like a little bit of me's, a couple of me's. No, you don't need to know what I'm gonna do with all of the Mias. No, not a big rock. When I was younger, I played RE6 with my dad. It was the most meh game I ever played. RE6 is just kind of boring. I don't know. See, RE5 is a very good like co-op experience. It's wonky. It ramps up everything to be like the goofiest it possibly could. The gameplay is just fun to do. But then RE6 comes along and like the story is pretty good, actually. It actually, like, honestly, it has a pretty dang good story. Okay. But everything else about it sucks. Jackass. I don't know who is throwing bombs or where they are throwing. Oh, I should not have come in here. Oh. Chris Redfield punches a boulder. Nobody suplexes a boulder. But he punches the fuck out of that boulder. How long is that dynamite gonna last? Just straight up stabbing everybody in the butt. Chris Redfield was pretty interesting, and then they really changed everything up a lot in the new games. And now I haven't played the new game, so I don't really know what's happening. But I don't know what they did. I don't like it. But I don't really understand it either, because I haven't played the games, because they're not... Chat, the new Resident Evil games aren't very fun. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no interest in ever playing RE. What is this? No interest in ever playing RE7 or 8. I don't really like how in 8 he's just the action guy with very little character. Who, Chris Redfield? Or the Ethan... whatever. Ethan Resident Evil? I don't like... Can I just kick this in? Can I stab the knife? I can. That's a strong knife. I don't like how in the new Resident Evil games, all of the characters are completely unlikable. Ethan Winters, your cousin. Ethan Winters is by far the least likable Resident Evil protagonist. Chris Redfield is likable in the games where you play as him. Except for RE6, because nobody's likable in RE6. Main problem with 7 and 8, there's kind of just so much backtracking to do. It's like the gameplay is not super fun. The characters are not very fun. The story is kind of interesting. I can't say I hate the story. Like if that's how Chris is, where he's just a one-note action guy, he's my least favorite period. No, he has quite a bit of characterization in the rest of the games. Especially like the first ones. He also has a lot of characterization in like additional characterization in the Code Veronica games, where you're playing as his sister.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Cheese. In school, every time they mentioned Rasputin, I thought of this guy. I always thought this guy. I always thought of that guy. I watched GameCube trailer RE1 up to the shark boss and fell off of it, but I don't... to be honest with you, I like RE4 and RE5, and that's about it. There's some cool stuff with the older Resident Evils, and I respect them, and I like watching people play them. But I don't actually... want to play them myself. Because I don't care too much for tank controls or puzzles. Although at some point I do want to play Deadly Silence, which is the DS remake of Resident Evil 1, just because I think that could be kind of cool.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine.
So, for those of you, chat, for those of you who want to get into, like, you want to play Resident Evil or you want to, like, understand the Resident Evil verse, here's what I did. I didn't play every single game, and I'd consider myself a pretty big Resident Evil fan. Some of it I watched people play gameplay, which I think is a valid way to experience a game. I read the books. Chat, did you know that there are... Best character, by the way. Did you know that there's books, chat? There's adaptations, and they're pretty okay. I read them in junior high. They're pretty okay whenever I read them in junior high. They're like little short novelizations. ADHD, reading books, ADHD's worst nightmare. I don't know. I'm self-diagnosing myself, but I fully believe I have like some form of like ADD.
Got something that might interest you.
But I've never had that much trouble reading.
Good things on sale, stranger.
I also read very fast, which I think helps. The attaché case might be better. The rifle's tempting, but I think we just save our money on this one.
What are you buying?
Maybe tune up with a handgun a little bit.
Is that all, stranger?
Yeah, we'll give the handgun a little bit more oh, I can sell stuff.
Welcome.
If it wasn't featured on Reading Rainbow, then it's not real literature. It's a video game adaptation of a book, so I don't think it's real literature. I don't know. I don't know if I'd consider it quote unquote real literature.
Is that all? Thank you.
It's the adult version of a young adult novel.
I'll buy it. Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
Thank you. We have an ad starting soon, chat. I'm going to show a video of Leon Kennedy and this guy making out. If you would like to see that, you can always subscribe and skip the ad. Otherwise, don't worry about it. You're not going to miss any gameplay. I was forced to read a lot in later elementary school. I enjoyed the books themselves, but I hated the process of reading. I think I might have dyslexia. I also have dyslexia. I can tell you for a fact I have dyslexia. And it does make reading hard, but I guess mine is more so with writing than reading, but I do have issues reading sometimes, as you can see with me reading chat most of the time. I was also forced to read a lot in school, but I liked reading and I read at a very high reading level. Reading was fun for me. I'm weird when I say that. When I say a passive Ari fan, I mean I have encyclopedic knowledge of all non-human enemies, and like the Baker family, that's it. That's more than I'd say most people. That's more than most people probably have. Let's go ahead and Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. While we're waiting for the ad to run. So there's a YouTuber I like watching, a YouTube streamer, not like a YouTube videoer. Important distinction, called Neocranium, and Neocranium makes animations. And as soon as YouTube decides to load, because it's taken like 10 years for some reason, I don't think I restarted my PC last night. I think my PC is not happy about it. But like I said, I started reading the books, and that's how I got all the information besides RE4, which I did play, and then RE5, which I also played, and I don't care about RE6, and I don't really care about RE7 or 8, but I did watch speedruns of both of them, so I kind of get the gist of it. Sorry, this is taking forever. I don't know why my computer is running so slowly. We know my computer's a piece of shit. It's absolute dog shit. That's why it's running so slowly.
Stranger, I heard you took care of that last request. On behalf of my compatriots, I thank you, friend.
Last request? No more medallions to hunt down?
You scared the lot off. A real exterminator you are.
Got anything new in that big coat of yours?
Just an old working stiff is all. Your body armor could be patched a little.
Pass.
Okay. Any trinkets to sell?
Not yet.
How about that knife?
Damn it.
Stranger.
I'm wasting time.
Hold it, mate.
I can't take another request.
Stranger.
Is that? All right. I'll bite. How much?
Ye of little faith. Come here. I'll be gentle, stranger. Steady. Just breathe, love. I got you. Your heart's pounding.
Wait.
You taste like raw eggs.
I've got gum.
Good enough.
And that was Resident Evil 4, chat. So moving on to the next game. Yeah, that's a Neocranium animation that I find bemusing. I don't think that's the right word. Welcome back, Twitch chat. By the way, if you caught the last 3 seconds of that, because did it get smaller again? No, I don't think that got any smaller than before. That was ridiculously well done. It was done with mocap. It turns out it's actually really easy to mocap in the modern era, which is something I would like to do, but apparently my PC is not beefy enough. Well, I guess I'm trying to do it live, and that's the problem. Where I have to do like the rendering. Oh fuck. That fucking blows. Where I have to do like the rendering and stuff live, which is difficult, as you can imagine. I kind of want to get a mod and just have it modded into the game so that at some point it just happens and just like play it off as if it's real. One of these days, if I didn't have like 7,000 things that I'm trying to learn at once, if I could, no, reload, you idiot. Realistically, I think, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat here. I think I'm at the point where instead of learning everything that I need to learn or want to learn to make the things happen that I want to happen, I need to instead figure out how to make money and pay people. That's what I need to do. The future of the stream is paying people to do honestly kind of benign bullshit. Someone's throwing shit at me, but I don't know where they are. Every time you open the shop, that animation should play full length. New bottom surgery just dropped. I like how you load 2 shells in and you get 6 shells out of it. Video gaming. Man, there's so many of these dudes. This might, hot take here, this might be my favorite shotgun in video gaming. Hey, how's it going? Shit. I think there's a guy behind me. Oh, cool. You're thinking of the shit that comes out of these guys' head? They're the dogs. I don't remember the dogs. Or I don't remember when the dog starts showing up. I don't think it's like the later half. I think they show up relatively soon. We are very early on still. Chat, I know we just did an ad break, but I think I need to take an actual break. I apologize. I know this kind of sucks. We just did the ads, but I need to use the restroom real quick, and I will be back in a couple of minutes, I think. Let me leave you with some music or something. Like them better than the remake because they look better. Well, and yeah, that's the cool thing about the remake is that it is very pretty to look at. I do think it completely takes the idea of Resident Evil 4 and turns it into a complete like action game, which I don't think is bad. I just think it's different, and I hate change. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with some music, chat, as soon as my browser starts functioning, and I will see you in just a little bit. Is there a way to turn off the audio? I'll be right back, chat. Sorry about that, chat. Paywalling models you're gonna make is kind of fucking insane. Like somebody ripping the model, having them paywalled, and they don't have the decency to keep up patch the rig is absurd to me. I mean, like, you are asking a lot of work out of somebody who should be doing things for free. Like, it's not exactly easy to just like rig and like make the models work for you. That's not exactly like an easy thing to do. Isn't this a boss fight? Chat, this is a boss fight, isn't it? We might be a little bit fucked here. Oh, there is a quick turn. Okay, I see. I see how to make the quick turn. No, this isn't the boss fight yet. That's the reason I'm saying it's stupid that they're selling neutered models that aren't even theirs. Have you considered ripping them yourself? Like, obviously, if it's something that you don't want to pay for. Really think I'm smart enough to do that. So you acknowledge that it's a like, the whole thing is difficult. But you think it's silly for somebody to ask for like a payment? I don't know what it's like to rip the models in like more modern things, but seeing how I have ripped models from older stuff, you know, you have to do like retexturing. Sometimes you have to do some remodeling work. If we jump over there, there's a lot of bullshit that we're gonna get hit from. And of course we don't, oh, we have an egg. I think we go back. I believe this is like a bunch of dynamite. There we go. That's a shooting gallery that's supposed to teach you that you can do that. Why is egg important? Because we can have, because it gives me a very small amount of healing. A very, very small amount of healing. Like, I get being frustrated about it, Trashly, but Okay, dude. Yeah, there should be some fish, but I was going into the dynamite room with like red health, so I didn't want to die. You know what, chat? We'll ramp up. Let's ramp up the tension a little bit. I can't stream super long today, regardless. Let's make this a permadeath run. Capcom, real big fishing. Ah, man. Okay, hold on. I guess it's about time. No, I don't want to combine. I just want to move. There we go. Now now I have the buttons down. These two, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and discard them. It'll allow me to grab some more fish, which will allow us to heal, which will allow us to stay alive in what I'm now in what has become a permadeath run arbitrarily for no good reason. The remake hella botched the cutscene of being killed from shooting a certain part of the lake. Did it? Like, how? I haven't seen very much of the remake. I think at a point in time, I decided I wanted to play it. And then I never had the money to get it. But I may find a way to play it regardless at some point. I found a cool roguelike chat on Steam the other day, where the whole shtick of the roguelike is RE4 style. Hold on. Okay, we don't, whatever. You know what? Fuck you. No, it's like RE style for whatever it's called. Inventory management. It's not as much a surprise when the fade to black before it happens. Oh, that's kind of lame. Great. Guess we could reload. Yeah, we're just a little bit short there. Fuck, I need to use something. Got to figure out some way to be a little bit better with our... We really need the next attaché case, which I could have bought now that I think about it. I don't remember this. It's down? Fuck, it was up. Their books are all written in English, but I don't have time to read them.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What's up with, like, consequences to your actions or whatever? What is that? I've never had that happen to me before in my life. Really funny that they didn't train Leon in all the local language, but we're just sending him in. I like to imagine that's just how, like, the CIA operates.
Leon.
And nobody knows anything. They just kind of, they're just all kind of going in. Okay, we got to see the twink get stepped on. Well, I guess he's not a twink anymore. Twink death comes for everybody, including Leon Kennedy. Inept government, just like in real life, exactly. I also think I missed something back there, but I don't remember what it is, so it doesn't mean anything. Am I doing this right, or am I being stupid? Is this part where we start backtracking? No, I think we use the key and we go forward. This is what happens when you haven't played a game in 10 years, chat. I'm at the point, chat, I'm at the point where my Steam library this year is going to be the year where it's going to start saying last played 10 years ago. And I don't know how to feel about that just yet. I like the cool flamey grenades way more than I like the boomy grenades, even though I think the boomy grenades do more damage. Don't hold me to that. I don't remember how this game works. Oh. Oh, I don't care for this very much. We used way too much shotgun ammo, chat. What if I just... What if we just... leave? Is this an option? That I think that might have worked. That reminded me of the time I was trying to download a small patch or something, and Steam server sucked so hard that the estimated download time went to 5 decades. I remember having some really high numbers back whenever we had like the really bad rural internet. It ain't looking good, chat. It ain't looking too good for my boy. Wait, how much of this game can I just not play? Are we doing speedrun strats? Ignoring enemies, just walking past them? A real turn the other cheek type beat. Ooh, that actually is something I do want. We'll get rid of the flashbang. Because it's the only one that's rotated weirdly. Pacifist run. Resident Evil 4 pacifist run. Hello, stranger.
Got something that might interest you.
What you buying?
Got some rare thing. What are you selling?
I'll sell the large bass because it's taking up a lot of inventory.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What do you buy? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you buying? What are you buying?
Okay, yeah, we spent most of our money. That's fine. We now have a machine gun. Well, a submachine gun. This will now hopefully be my main heavy hitter for a little while until we can get the specialty pistol. This is going pretty well ever since I decided that this is a don't die type run. My brain's not functioning very well today, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. Commentary is being a little bit wonky. Bruh. What? Can't I shoot in the graveyard in peace? I'm sorry they get you on pills that keep like knocking you on your ass, Trashly. Kinda sucks. They're supposed to help me sleep. Well, they seem to be doing too good of a job. Ah. I forgot how to play. This guy sounds like Kazooie spitting an egg for some reason. Why does this guy sound like Kazooie spitting an egg? They're not doing that? I thought you were tired. Or they're not doing it at the time period that they're supposed to do that. I've never had very much luck with things that are supposed to help me go to bed. That sucks. I'm gonna be tired all the time except bedtime. Do you think it would be helpful if you took it at a different time? I know that's helped me before. I miscounted that. Is that not it? I think I need to look at the symbol again. So every single part of input and getting it eventually. So it's why does the dude sound exactly like Kazooie spitting an egg? So it's let me deal with these guys so we don't have we could aim, that would be cool. I think it's either the symbol on the door here or it's on the graves. It's on the graves. Do we have any health? Oh, no, oh yeah, we got a fish. I love when Kazooie says Hawk Tui and eggs on me. You don't have to say those things. It's like the regular symbol, then there's like the V. And there's the M. And the funny S. I think it's the funny S, the M, and the V. I don't have to, but I want to. Assisting and sell a doctor first isn't taking calls till Monday. Well, hopefully on Monday your doctor will stop being a piece of shit and take your call. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, so I see what it is. It's 3. It's 4. Shit. We'll do 3. It'll turn that one off. We'll do 3 again. We'll do 4. We'll do 3. And we'll do 3. Might not be able to open this area yet. I don't remember. Chat, do you have something round that'll fit in a hole? We need something round that'll fit in a hole. Aw, man, you're not supposed to... We're supposed to come back from that. Oh, this is rough. We were supposed to get the rifle, chat. Oh. Aiming on controller makes my wrists hurt. It makes my wrists hurt. If your dick is round, you should go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who was talking about dicks? I was just talking about something round that you put in holes. What the hell? In my Christian Resident Evil 4 stream, we're talking about dicks now? Yeah. Bound to get snaked eventually. Is Snake still alive? The swallow isn't worth it. The gun you get from the fucking oh. That's actually, you're actually not wrong, Trashly. I hate to ruin your bit. But you're actually not incorrect. Damn it. I saw him for like a healing item or something. Did any of you in chat play like the Dark Side Chronicles on the Wii? Which is the Resident Evil like anthology, but as a light gun series. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Oopsies. Oh, is this another big rock? I think we're going to get, yep. One big rock time, chat. Whoa, that one actually threw me off. Rail shooters aren't my thing. I thought it was pretty fun. I like rail shooters in arcades. I don't think the Wii is the best way to do a rail shooter, but they're pretty fun. I thought Umbrella Chronicles was the name. What do you mean? There's the Umbrella Chronicles and there's the Dark Side Chronicles. I don't remember which one that I said. I don't remember what the difference is between the two specifically. I used the dark side. I remember having Umbrella. I think I got Umbrella Chronicles. I mean, I rented both of them. One of these days, I'll probably do a stream on that. Because they're kind of fun. I keep running into your own explosives. It's the funniest possible thing. You know, I get they're like infected with like Los Plagos, but I don't think there'd ever be a thing that makes you want to hang out in the was there a bee? Did I miss a beehive? You really hear it whenever he's being shot with the machine gun. Oh. Go try pushing through your fatigue. Well, good luck. I hope it goes well for you. I know it's a waste of ammo, but I like hearing the voice. I'm trying out Blender modeling. I find it fun. Blender modeling's cool. Modeling is the easy part. Texture work isn't as hard as it seems. Or maybe I'm the only one who had problems with the texture work because I came from a different program. But, oh, yeah, we better. Yeah, I came from a different program. Rigging is easily the hardest part. Oh, we have an ad running. And finish up here and we'll fuck around for the ad. Already UV mapping blows chunks? Eh. UV mapping isn't that bad. I haven't had that much trouble with UV mapping. For the next 2 minutes, it looks like you can ask me any questions you want to. We're just kind of hanging out. We're just kind of hanging out a little bit here while we're waiting for the ad to end up finishing playing. And then once Twitch chat is back, we'll go ahead and play the game a little bit more. This is a permadeath run, so it could end at any point. My topology sucks. My topology still kind of sucks, but I fixed it over twice and I don't want to do it again. I don't even know what topology is. I don't even know what that means, chat. What's my favorite game I've ever streamed? That is a very difficult question to answer. My favorite game that I've ever streamed. I'm just gonna rattle a couple of them off. I had a lot of fun with Overlord. We had a lot of fun with Overlord. It was mostly because of the chat, but also Overlord's one of my favorite games. I streamed a lot of Rust at the beginning, and Rust was always fun. I enjoyed streaming Rust quite a bit. There's a lot of cool clips of me that you'll never see because they're all pre-transition and from like a decade ago, of just like some random fuck shit happening during Rust. I want to give a shout out to Swollen Bursting Until I'm Disappearing on Purpose, which I played part of on stream, and it was more profound whenever I finished it off stream, and I want to do it like a full stream of that at some point. It's like a solid like couple hour game. Yeah, that is my favorite game I've ever seen is a very hard question. I don't know that I have a very specific answer to it. Making me try and pick one game is, because God, I've been doing this for nearly a decade now, right, chat? I started in like 2015. I think the first game I streamed was Resident Evil 4, which is kind of funny. And there's just so many goddamn games. There's like, because I used to do streams where it was indie nights, and I would play, like 12 to 20 indie games, and all of those indie games were fucking sick. But I can't remember a specific one. Sorry, I can't really give you a good answer. Topology is the act of creating efficient poly structure. I don't know what that means. What is an efficient poly structure? Seems like some more like high fidelity shit. Make sure to shoot some fish for heals. You can grab some on the dock. Oh wow, that's so cool. This is a permadeath run, remember? That's so cool. That's wild. Look at all these fish. Man, fish sure are good at healing. In this permadeath run, we could use some heals for permadeath. I'm gonna go ahead and reload that save. I saved there on purpose because I was gonna do this anyway, but it's funny that you said that, Joseph. Now I can put all the blame on you. There's a beehive between the dock and the door. Where? Where's the beehive? The area door. Well, anyway, you know that shit your model is made of, the faces and junk polygons? Yes, that's poly structure. And when you aren't doing low poly, you have to keep track of how many faces your model has so that it's optimized. That's why you should just do low poly. Oh, sorry, I saw A to get off and I was like, gotta get on that. You keep running by it. I was looking in all the trios. I forgot how to do this. Swim! We might actually die here for real, chat. Do we have any health? Oh, we got some health. I feel like the machine gun bullets would do just as good. I'm building it out to be more fun. It's so close. Ah, I see. I think whenever I redo this model, it'll be, oh god, it'll be a little bit closer to being higher poly. I love how fast he swims. Leon's just fucking going for it. Or like, I feel like the fire grenade, I feel like anything but the harpoons would work. We just keep using the damn harpoons. Also, I hope this fish is almost dead. Because we can't take much more. Oh. I can't believe our knife is sharp enough to cut through metal locks, but it's not sharp enough to cut through rope. Let's go. This is how most sailors die. And that is why I'll never be a sailor. Stream sponsored by the Navy. My stream will never be sponsored by the US military. Or any militaries. That is one sponsorship. I'll sell out for a lot of things. But I'm not selling out to the US military. I don't care if they offer me a new car and tell me they'll get me out of poverty. I only kill people in video games. They'll give you 12 funny bucks to sell out. Ah, well, I mean, 12 funny bucks, maybe. Maybe I'll consider it. You know, that's that ain't too bad. Where the hell am I? Oh, it's the other side of the thing. So chat, we all heading out to the recruitment drive? Everyone who signs up for the US military gets, it helps me get, $2,000 per military sign up. Sign up today. For 4 years or 8 years. You get to see all sorts of sites like I don't know, where do we have military bases? Like Okinawa. That's where one of my friends went and was stationed. Smash that like button, ring that bell, and dodge the draft if you love the stream. Chat, how likely is it, do you think, that we'll be drafted into the war to take Canada? And Greenland. How likely is it, do you think, we're gonna have a draft to annex Canada and Greenland? 20%? Yeah. Did he die when he fell? That would be even. He did, didn't he? That's even funnier. You have one flashbang. I don't like the flashbangs. I'm not a big flashbang fan. I'm more of an incendiary fan. Okay, I see a treasure blinking at me. Why do we need Canada? I thought we hated the French. Some like dementia-ridden, like orange dude with a bad spray tan, which is why he's orange, thinks it would be a very America if we took over Canada. Flash is probably the best, honestly. Why? Sell me on the flashbang. Flashbangs insta-kill parasites. Really? Okay, that's kind of wild. Others orange because skin cancer. No. No. Bad news. It's just a cheap spray tan. Works in RE5 too. Well, I mean, the fun thing about RE5 is you don't need to do like anything to just. Okay, well, maybe my experience is a little bit different because I've 100%ed RE5. I love the stock bonka fountain. Me too. And I have all the cool guns with the infinite ammo and they're gold. You can use them as big kick potential. Okay, interesting. Now, by infected, you mean the ones that actually have like shit coming out of their head, right? Not just like people who are infected. Stop. Sorry, guys. Catch you later. Sprouted. You know what? You know what's more effective, Megumi and Joseph, than the flashbang grenade? It's just running past them. Turns out not playing the game might be the most effective way to beat the game. Oh, and the rocket launcher, yes. Also the rocket launcher. I remember whenever I was a kid, I was playing this game. The thing I really wanted to do was unlock the special rocket launcher that I don't remember what it does exactly. You can't run past them and when you're in the room with little Luis. That's fair. That's not incorrect.
What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
When is El Gigante? Is he next?
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
Because I'm all out of whack.
What are you buying?
I don't have enough. Well, no, hold on. It should be fine. Should be fine because I'm going to sell.
What are you selling?
The regular handgun.
Is that all? Thank you.
There's not a new attaché cases there. I don't think I have enough inventory space for the rocket launcher. No, I know who he is. I just don't know which one it is. I know who it is. I just don't remember whenever he shows up in the game. I know we already saw his zone. We could sell the shotgun. Chat, should we sell the shotgun? Chat, should we sell the shotgun to buy the rocket launcher? And then maybe also some more TMB ammo? No? Okay. I'm gonna buy some first aid sprays.
What are you buying?
I'm gonna buy a first aid spray. Can I buy ammo? I guess I can't buy ammo. I can. Will that level up with will that give me full ammo again? I don't think it will. I think only capacity does that. I want to eat the shotgun.
What are you selling?
Chat, everybody. Okay. This is just how it's gonna be. Oh, my controller died. Suddenly I lost control of the video game and freaked out a little bit. I don't have batteries in this one. The Wii modes. Desk is just full of fucking shit. I'm kind of excited about eventually being able to get a new like PC setup, because I'll be able to change my setup slightly, and I'll be able to like clean things up a little bit so it isn't a huge mess all the time at my desk. But man, I'm gonna remove my CRT from the desk and put it elsewhere. Every time you put chat on blast, it's exclusively because of me, and I feel so proud of it. What did I do? What did I do? TMB ammo, they might be ammo. I'm just gonna use the screen herb. Ah. Wait, can I go this way? Hold on. Can I not fight El Gigante? There. Stop running. Oh. I love that it's just the I can't think of that as anything other than the kazooie. The kazooie egg noise. I don't remember that being in Resident Evil 4. Oh, is there another dude? Oh, you're still alive. What? Stop it. Stop being alive. Idiot. Big rock. Oh wait, no, hold on. We're going the wrong way. I'm actually not supposed to go this way, right? I guess we'll suffer. Chat, which RE virus would you choose to be infected with? Probably just the T virus. Chat, the T virus fucks.
Rápido, rápido, rápido. Lara, usa los músculos. Rápido, apúrense. Por aquí. Rápido, rápido. Por aquí, por aquí. Ay, se vuelve loco. Mierda.
The E virus, the T virus, but it gives you estrogen. Okay, I don't actually remember how to do this boss fight, chat. So you can backseat. I need to like bring him to his like knees and then shoot his back, right? Oh God, he has a... Oh, okay, it's quick time events, of course. Because this will give me a little bit of an extra extended health bar. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, I don't seem to have... Then QTE prompt. Okay. Friday QTE. This is why you save your dog friends. Because your dog friends will save you. That, why are you... Ah! Ah! We should definitely be dead. No, go! Oh, bad time to reload! No! Alive through herb power. So true. I love me some herbs. What? What just happened? I think that's almost the end of us, chat. I pressed the wrong button. I was looking at chat. That's my bad. Well, that is a permadeath run, so we're done, chat. Stream over. Congratulations us on finishing another stream. I know today's a shorter stream than usual, but I kind of want to get back on a normal schedule, and yesterday we ended stream at 10 p.m. and it pissed me off. I want to stop the current emulation, please. There we go. So, yep, I'm going to go ahead and end here. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been good. Can't quite say it's been real good. But I do intend to maybe be back tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. If we are back tomorrow, then that would be pretty cool. If we're not back tomorrow, that's also fine. Monday, we're doing another 20th anniversary, which will be Mario Party on the Game Boy. I know it doesn't sound interesting, but it's a little bit more interesting than you would think it is. It's a little bit more interesting than you think it is. Because it's an RPG, chat. Which should be a little bit more fun. Tomorrow, if I am back live, we'll be doing some Sunday stream stuff, probably Psycho Pomp. It doesn't look like anybody is live. You know, we have somebody I've never raided before. Chad, do you want to do a raid on Twitch? Obviously, it's up to y'all before we head out, but it'd be pretty cool if we ended up doing one. At some point, I kind of want to do another. I kind of want to do RE4 again at some point. I'm gonna add it to my list somewhere. I want to try it because it seems like it could be cool. I think some mods could be fun. I think we could make RE4 work in a way that would be really fun to end up checking out. Rat Infestation's good. Actually, I really like that. This is I actually don't know very much about this person. I think they're one of the people who follow me on Blue Sky. Maybe they're not. I don't actually know. But they're live. So fuck it. This is Mo Miro Arcane. And we're gonna go ahead and send you that way. No backseating. Oh shit, I'm dying. So that's the thing. Backseating is acceptable whenever you ask for backseating. But like, how would you feel about it if you were playing a video game and suddenly people are like, did you know that the boss El Gigante was the big guy? And it's like, yeah, no fucking shit, I know that. I've played this game before. It's like some levels of backseating are okay, and then some levels of backseating are just like infantilizing and annoying, and it, like, you know, it's a very fine line. It's a very fine line. Yeah, we're gonna go over. We're gonna use the Rat Infestation for emotes, I think. Let me prep this up for me. Rat. First of all, I'm a rat. But yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna do some cool stuff. Until then, it was fun. I enjoyed hanging out with y'all today. Hopefully we can get my schedule back on pace and I can have some more cool things. I'll have some more cool things for you tomorrow regardless. I don't know if it's going to be alerts or just some videos I'm working on, but there'll be some cool stuff for you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. You know what, Trashly? Good night. Good night, Trashly. Good night, Megumi. Good night, Jesh. Good night, Lowly Powered. Good night, everybody who is still hanging around while I'm ranting off some shit real quick. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And so long. Farewell. Till we meet again. I don't remember the words to the song, chat. Sorry. Bye bye.